Hello kids, today we will see some geography and the countries, their names and where they are. We will see them by the order of the total English speakers. Ok, los veremos ordenados, bueno, en el orden de cuántos angloparlantes tienen, así que vayamos. First we have the United States, Estados Unidos, que pues me imagino que todos sabrán dónde está, al norte de México. Y as the next one, maybe surprisingly, quizá no esperaban ver a India y a Pakistán. Ambos países tienen una gran variedad de lenguajes, pero debido a eso mismo, para comunicarse unos con otros, entre distintas regiones del país, pues necesitan un lenguaje en común. Entonces eligieron al inglés para cumplir esa función. Los encontramos en Asia. India es tiene forma triangular respecto al mar. Y Pakistán está al noreste. Tiene una zona en conflicto aquí en el norte. Next, we're going to see Nigeria. Same situation as India and Pakistan. There's a lot of native languages, but they need one in particular to communicate between each other. Nigeria es este que vemos aquí, digamos en la esquina entre África del Oeste y África Central, on the corner between West Africa and Central Africa. Y pues bueno, both India and Nigeria have fast-growing populations, and they will soon become India, the first most populated country in the world, and Nigeria in the future will become the fourth most populated country and then the third most populated one. India y Nigeria crecen rápidamente en términos de población y pronto la India será el país más poblado y Nigeria el cuarto y después el tercero más poblado. Next, we have the Philippines with a similar situation. The Philippines are these islands here. Then we have the United Kingdom, otro de los países donde se habla como lengua natal, is this island here that comprises England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Then Germany, this country right here. Canada, the big one here in the north. Australia, in Oceania, here. And, well, beyond this point, at this point I must say some of these numbers are a bit, they could be a bit imprecise, because when we look at a country like Australia, we know most of these are native speakers, so it should be remotely accurate. But when we talk about countries like Egypt or Thailand, we don't know if these estimates are accurate. Así que ya que les presenté los principales países, pues vamos con un tour rápido por algunos que me parecen importantes conocer. Y esta será nuestra actividad en la siguiente clase. Ujú. El más famoso de África, the most famous African country is Egypt, here in the north, on the border with Asia. On the west, we have Libya. The small one here is Tunisia, or Túnez in español. Algeria, Argelia, and here near Spain, Morocco, o Marruecos en español. Malí, y el que habíamos visto hace rato, Nigeria. Otros muy famosos son Sudán, south of Egypt, Ethiopia. The most easy one to recognize, Madagascar, the island on the east. The big one on the center is the Congo, el Congo. And on the south we have South Africa, or South Africa. Let's have a look at Asia. Here the biggest country in Earth is Russia. Then the second biggest one is China here. Then we already saw India and Pakistan. These islands here are Japan. In this peninsula we have South Korea and North Korea. Here on this zone is called Southeast Asia. Here we have Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, Indonesia, this set of islands, and Malaysia. Other famous countries are near Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, also known as Persia, and the central one in this peninsula, in the Arabian Peninsula, is Saudi Arabia, or Arabia Saudita. Turkey is a country that spans a bit of Europe, but it's mostly in Asia. The big one here on the center is Kazakhstan, or Kazakhstan. And here between Russia and China we have Mongolia. Now let's have a look at Oceania. Here we have the big one, Australia. Then on the east, New Zealand. English is the native language for the majority of the population for these two countries. And another important one is Papua New Guinea, Papua Nueva Guinea, here. Here are some of the most well-known ones for us: Canada, United States, Mexico, on the border with Mexico, Guatemala, Belize. Belize is a country where a lot of languages are spoken. The two main ones are Spanish and English. Then we have Honduras, El Salvador, Costa Rica, and Panama. Costa Rica and Panama are countries where the educational system really emphasizes the learning of the English language, and they have big influence when it comes to this. This island here is Puerto Rico. It's a territory of the United States. Un territorio en Estados Unidos no es lo mismo que un estado. Digamos que tiene un estatus legal diferente. Y pues una vez más, este es uno de los estados en donde abunda el inglés y el español. Let's look at South America. You already know some things about this country, so I'll just gloss over them. Brazil, Argentina, between them Uruguay, the long one here is Chile, on the center Bolivia, and Paraguay, Peru on the coast, Ecuador here on the north, linking to Central America, Colombia, Venezuela, and finally let's take a look at Europe. The big one here is Russia. It includes the vast territory we saw already in Asia and the city here. This small territory is part of Russia. It's called Kaliningrad. On the center, Germany. On the east, France. On the south, Spain. This island here is the United Kingdom, and part of this one is Ireland. And we also have Italy, Greece, Turkey here, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark. Algunos de estos tal vez no los conozcan, veamos en español. Noruega, Suecia, Finlandia, Dinamarca. Y bueno, para empezar, esos son todos los que veremos y haremos una actividad especial con ellos el miércoles. Nos vemos.